Reincarnation, a journey through lifetimes. The concept of reincarnation has captivated humanity for millennia. Across cultures and throughout history, the idea that we live multiple lives in different forms has resonated deeply. Reincarnation suggests that death is not the end, but a transition to a new beginning. This essay delves into the fascinating realm of reincarnation, exploring its significance in various religions and examining the compelling evidence presented by modern science. We will journey through the ancient wisdom of Hinduism, Buddhism, and Gnostic Christianity, uncovering their unique perspectives on this timeless concept. Finally, we will explore the groundbreaking research of scientists like Dr. Ian Stevenson and Dr. Jim Tucker, who have dedicated their lives to unraveling the mysteries of past lives. The Wheel of Samsara Reincarnation in Hinduism. Hinduism offers a profound and intricate understanding of reincarnation, intricately woven into the fabric of its teachings. This belief system is not just a philosophical concept, but a way of life that influences daily actions, rituals, and the overall worldview of its followers. Central to this understanding is the concept of samsara, the continuous cycle of birth, death, and rebirth. This cycle is seen as a journey of the soul, moving through various forms and experiences, each one a step towards spiritual maturity. Hindus believe that the soul, or Atman, is eternal and embarks on a journey through countless lifetimes. This journey is not random but is guided by the principles of karma and dharma, which dictate the soul's path and progress. Each lifetime is determined by karma, the law of cause and effect. Karma is not just about actions but also includes thoughts and intentions, which collectively shape our destiny. Our actions in past lives, both positive and negative, shape our present circumstances and future incarnations. This interconnectedness of lives means that every action has a ripple effect, influencing not just our own journey but also the world around us. This cyclical journey continues until the soul achieves liberation, or moksha, from the cycle of samsara and merges with the divine source, Brahman. Moksha is the ultimate goal, representing the soul's release from the limitations of the physical world and its union with the infinite. Imagine a potter meticulously shaping clay on a spinning wheel. Each turn of the wheel represents a lifetime, and the shape of the clay reflects the accumulation of our karma. Each revolution of the wheel represents a lifetime, and the shape of the clay reflects the accumulation of our karma. Just as the potter refines the clay with each turn, we too refine our souls through our actions and experiences. Through righteous living, acts of compassion, and spiritual practices, we can gradually refine the clay of our being, eventually transforming it into a vessel worthy of holding the divine light. This process requires patience, dedication, and a deep understanding of the spiritual laws that govern our existence. Thus, reincarnation in Hinduism serves as a path towards spiritual evolution and the ultimate realization of our true nature. It is a journey of self-discovery, where each lifetime offers new lessons and opportunities for growth. Samsara is not seen as a punishment, but rather as an opportunity for growth and learning. Each life is a chance to correct past mistakes, cultivate virtues, and move closer to the divine. Through multiple lifetimes, the soul gains experience, wisdom, and the chance to balance its karmic debts. This process of learning and growth is continuous, with each life building upon the previous ones. This cyclical journey allows us to learn from our mistakes, cultivate virtues, and ultimately transcend the limitations of the material world. It is a path of spiritual evolution, where each step brings us closer to the ultimate goal of moksha, the liberation of the soul. Rebirth and the illusion of self, a Buddhist perspective. Buddhism, while sharing some similarities with Hinduism, offers a distinct perspective on reincarnation. Both traditions believe in the cycle of birth, death, and rebirth, but their interpretations diverge significantly. Central to Buddhist teachings is the concept of anatta, or non-self. This principle challenges the notion of a permanent, unchanging self that persists through lifetimes. Unlike Hinduism, Buddhism does not posit an eternal, unchanging soul. Instead, it suggests that what we consider our self is a transient collection of elements. Instead, It proposes that what we perceive as ourself is an impermanent collection of physical and mental aggregates. These aggregates are known as the five skandhas. These aggregates, including our body, sensations, perceptions, mental formations, and consciousness, are in a constant state of flux. They are ever-changing, much like the natural world around us. Imagine a river constantly flowing and changing. The water you see now is not the same water you saw a moment ago. Although it appears as a single entity, it is in reality an ever-shifting collection of water molecules. This analogy helps us understand the Buddhist view of the self. Similarly, our sense of self is an illusion, a product of impermanent aggregates that arise and dissolve from moment to moment. This understanding can lead to a profound sense of liberation. In Buddhism, reincarnation is referred to as rebirth. This concept is intricately linked with the law of karma. At the moment of death, the karmic energy associated with our actions propels the aggregates into a new existence. This karmic energy is the driving force behind the cycle of rebirth. This process is likened to the flame of a candle being used to light another candle. The new flame is not the same as the old one, yet it was ignited by it. The flame is not transferred literally, but its energy ignites a new flame. This metaphor illustrates the continuity and change inherent in the process of rebirth. Similarly, our consciousness does not transmigrate as a whole, but its karmic imprints give rise to a new stream of consciousness in a new life. This new consciousness is shaped by the actions and intentions of the previous life, continuing the cycle of samsara. Gnostic Christianity, the soul's ascent. While mainstream Christianity emphasizes salvation through faith in Jesus Christ, Gnostic Christianity, an early Christian tradition, embraces reincarnation as a central tenet. Gnostics believe in a dualistic cosmology with a transcendent spiritual realm and a flawed material world. The soul, a spark of the divine, becomes trapped in the material world through a process of forgetting its true nature. Imagine a pearl, precious and luminous, accidentally falling into a muddy pit. Its beauty becomes obscured by the clinging mud, and it forgets its true origin. Similarly, the soul, in its descent into the material world, forgets its divine heritage and becomes entangled in the cycle of birth and death. Reincarnation, for Gnostics, is seen as an opportunity for the soul to awaken from its slumber and ascend back to the divine source. Through gnosis, or direct spiritual knowledge, the soul can break free from the cycle of reincarnation and attain spiritual liberation. This liberation is not a one-time event, but a gradual process of awakening and purification that may require multiple lifetimes. Scientific exploration, unveiling the mysteries of reincarnation. The quest to understand reincarnation has intrigued humanity for centuries, blending the lines between science, spirituality, and the unknown. For centuries, reincarnation remained primarily within the realm of religion and spirituality. Ancient texts and religious doctrines from various cultures, including Hinduism, Buddhism, and certain sects of Christianity, have long discussed the concept of the soul's journey through multiple lifetimes. However, in the 20th century, a growing number of scientists began to investigate the phenomenon, seeking empirical evidence to support or refute its validity. This marked a significant shift as the scientific community started to take an interest in what was once considered purely metaphysical. Among these pioneers were Dr. Ian Stevenson and Dr. Jim Tucker, both psychiatrists who dedicated their careers to studying children who claimed to remember past lives. Their work aimed to bridge the gap between anecdotal accounts and scientific scrutiny. Dr. Stevenson, a Canadian-born psychiatrist, spent over 40 years meticulously documenting and investigating over 3,000 cases of children who reported past life memories. His dedication to rigorous methodology set a new standard in the field. He focused primarily on cases where the child's memories could be objectively verified through birthmarks, birth defects, or detailed recollections of people, places, and events from the alleged past life. These physical and anecdotal evidences provided a tangible basis for his research. Dr. Tucker, a student of Dr. Stevenson, continued his work at the University of Virginia, further refining the research methodology and expanding the scope of investigation. He introduced new techniques and technologies to analyze the data more comprehensively. Their groundbreaking research challenged conventional scientific paradigms and opened up new avenues for understanding the nature of consciousness, memory, and the continuity of human experience beyond physical death. Their findings suggested that there might be more to human existence than what is currently understood. While their findings were met with skepticism from some corners of the scientific community, they sparked a renewed interest in reincarnation and provided compelling evidence that warranted further exploration. The debate continues, but the work of Stevenson and Tucker has undeniably left a lasting impact on both scientific and spiritual communities, encouraging a deeper inquiry into the mysteries of life and death. Like, share, and subscribe to Muse of Knowledge, where we seek the wisdom and teachings of the universe.